everybody, welcome to Smashing Game Time. We are two brothers that like to play video games. I am your host, Nick, and I'm joined as always by my brother, Josh.
I've got a good analogy for your Ricardo turns.
Was that a bad one?
It was a really bad one.
I just
But it made me think about this.
Okay, let's hear it.
You're like all of the 80s action stars. You're still trying to star in these big movies, but they clearly do a lot of zooming in and out so that you can't see they're actually really moving slow.
So I think I hear you. I heard the 80s part, and I immediately thought like you were going to say you are one of the 80s sitcoms dads that like it's the beginning of the show.
Oh shit, that's even better.
And I was like, oh my
yes,
goodness,
it's even better.
Yes. What is this TV crew doing
you look
in
like
my
you should
living
be
room?
in like Three's Company.
What is this? What are these TV people doing in my room? I don't know if you've been online today, but one of the things that took off today was that Mad Men is on HBO Max, and apparently one of their episodes is apparently like an early mix of the episode where they hadn't edited out somebody in the background who was like pumping puke for a scene where somebody pukes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was, and everyone took it and ran with it. And now that guy's picture's like appearing everywhere. We got a good show for you, folks. We're gonna talk games, news, memes, and then we're gonna at third part of the show. I typically don't like to plan third parts of the show, but we're gonna determine what all of our categories are for GOTY this year. I know we have a handful in our head planned out already, but we're gonna sit down. We're gonna kick the tire on those. Josh, do you have a form for all those?
I don't have a form, but I did pull up all the old stuff, and I can make a form.
Go ahead. Let's make sure that we have a form before we get to that third segment. But let me
ready.
While you peer into that, I went to Walmart today for the first time in what feels like years. And I typically go to Walmart maybe once every 2 years. Because mainly if I need something, I'm either going to get it online or I'm going to go to Target right down the street. Right?
Right.
And I went in there and everything is locked up, dude. Everything. Yeah. Like games are back behind glass, which makes sense. But I went down the Lego aisle with my son and every Lego is behind the glass. You have to hit a button. Every other aisle has something behind glass, and you have to hit a button to get somebody to come out and get it for you. Walmart also got rid of their fabric section. I went in there. Mm-hmm. I went in there to go grab some fabric to make a green screen because I can't find mine. Ever since I moved, it's gone. I don't know where it's at. So I was like, oh, you know what? I've got poster board. I'll grab some green fabric and I'll throw it on there. Like we'll get the staple gun out. We'll make a homemade green screen. No, man. They fucking killed those old ladies and closed that fabric section down.
Are you sure they just didn't die and they said, yep, we've got nothing left in the tank. Let's just go ahead and close it down right now.
The upper brass of Walmart are walking around like, do you want to work the fabrics? Do you want to work the fabrics? No, the children want to work the fabrics. We have to get rid of it.
Do you need a green screen?
I do. So what I was going to do, I have a bunch of poster board that is just going to be thrown out at work. So what I was going to do is take two big ones and just hot glue them together and then spray paint it. I've got the green. Do you have a green screen?
No, I have. I'm pretty sure I still have a green screen. You can just take it because I haven't used it since we were streaming.
When did I guess we were just the heads on the, because we weren't doing anything special with it, were we?
No, we weren't just. We were the bodies and head.
Yeah, the head, bodies, and
yeah.
I still think there'd be something in somebody that just wears green the entire time.
Everything, like the rest of their background shows up, but they don't.
It's just a gaming head. If nobody's doing that, I want to be gaming's first head.
You want to be giving gaming head, yes.
I want to be gaming's first head. I don't know if I'd want to commit to wearing a green shirt, but I'd be okay with being gaming's first head.
See, I kind of think I would just want to be like in a green man suit and just have the background be open, but have me be like blending in with it.
That'd be fun. That'd be cool. Yeah, you see like a part of someone's background in their little square, and then what is feeding into them is just Like part of the game is going through that part, and so
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good,
Like,
it's a
what the
good bit.
fuck?
That's a good bit. I don't want to know what size morph suit I need, being at the size that I'm
I
at.
don't either. And even then, knowing my luck, I have like the thickest material as I'm sweating through it in the middle of summer, and somehow waterboarding myself at the same time. So it's just simulate the drowning in it.
I have slowly been talking myself. Got a hair in my. You know what? The best part of having long hair is I just assume it's my hair every time now. Even, even if I like, if someone at McDonald's were to put hair in my food, I would just be like, "Yeah, it was my hair. Yeah, get out of
Yeah,
here."
but then you have the problem of like you're sitting there with Lane, and all of a sudden you get a piece of hair, and you have to go either it's her hair or my hair, and you have to look at it to know.
I just assume. I don't even look. I just assume it's mine and go about my day. What was I saying before that? Before I got
You
distracted.
were getting into something, and then you just had a
Oh,
hair in your mouth.
I've been this December. I've slowly been trying to talk myself back into like streaming once a week, just once a week, just once a week. Something simple, something that I don't mind talking and playing at the same time.
See, I wouldn't say I've been thinking about this, but I've been thinking about it for like a hot like half the year now. I don't know if it's a thing, and I'm pretty sure it is, but I haven't. I've like it's the laziness means like I'm not gonna look it up because I don't want to. Instead of getting a stream where someone goes like, how often do you go into a stream mainly because you want to see the gameplay? You don't care about the person per se playing the game.
You want to do a no commentary stream?
Not only that, but I want to do a nostalgia one where basically every time the stream comes up, it's a different game from a different console, different era, everything. Like, it's just everybody come in, let's talk about it and just remember all the good times.
That they're called retro streamers, Josh. They're part of. I want to say they're part of the new meta. It's kind of
Are
crazy
they?
if you go to Twitch. I think retro is one of the, like, I
Let's
think
see, I'm
just
gonna look it up
chatting is
now.
still the highest of all time, but
So
retro's
but
up
I don't
there.
know if that makes you show like I don't really get on Twitch very often. I haven't gotten on Twitch since honestly since probably since you stopped streaming.
Well, see, I go through little bits. So not this May, but the May before. So it's May of 23. I started streaming Iron Harvest. I got like halfway through the campaign and then stopped. But that was a lot of fun. I kind of want to run through that campaign again. What was the other one? Oh, streaming Wordle this summer. I had a little streak going where I would stream for 5 minutes and it's just me playing Wordle and then fucking off. I like stuff
So
like that.
it isn't top 10, but it is part of their top. It has 6,000 viewers currently.
And you know what came out today? Because I got it. I got the email for it. The Twitch like year in, like the way like I can't find the words tonight for some reason. But no, they look back over the year, like the year in review.
Oh, kind of like Spotify's thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody does that. It's so annoying because it's just so blatantly, hey, this is free advertising where we don't really have to do much except for the statistics that we have, like, and the statistics that they have if they're like a Twitch streamer.
right.
Just put it in front of their faces. All you have to do is flip a switch. I mean, Spotify got so lazy last year, half of their stuff was AI, and it was bad.
Well, we're talking about the same group of people who are like, hey, let's run ice ads.
Yeah. And I also think we're kind of past the point of people giving a shit about these year wraps because everyone's a narcissist and they're like, ooh, like, here's my top 5 artist of the year. And I see those and so I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care, dude.
I mean, there's so many times, like, literally, I'm seeing somebody talking about something. I'm like, I could give two shit. Like, don't get me wrong. There is a difference between entertainment, like a Markiplier, where it's like, and I see it, say, I'm using him as the example where it's like they go in and, like, they interact with you. It's like, yes, that's good. Okay. And then you get somebody who's like, they're just funny. Like, you get, like, a General Sam. Like, yes, I love their content because it's fucking hilarious. But then you get people who are just like, I'm going to talk about every single detail and why I like it and why I don't like it and why I'm a sheep and why I follow.
See, I can't do. I'm kind of the same essence. I can't do video essays. I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll read a good written essay about a game. Like I think I read when was this, like 10 years ago? I read someone's thesis about Metal Gear Solid 2 because I'm a fucking freak, and I was like, yeah, give me that. Put it right in these eye holes. Put it in my eye holes. But then I'll see like a Jacob Geller video essay, and I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't really fuck with this man. I don't fuck with his videos, so
See,
I'm
and
good.
the only kind of video essays I want are like, I don't know if he does it anymore. I quit. Matt Pat from um, Game Theory and stuff. He retired. Like other people have taken over all the channels. They each do their own thing.
I'm
I
a
liked his because
I
it
remember
was good. Like other the theories.
the sad part is I remember him because of his retirement.
Yeah,
It's the only time I had ever heard of him. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's retiring." Like, oh, but no,
and
I
I've been
will.
watching him for years, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't do it anymore because the rest of them I can't stand their voices. With his, it's like there's something about his voice which is very soothing, but at the same time, all the stuff he was bringing to the table, yes, I know they all worked on it and it was a group effort, but it's like, I'm sorry, but the whole reason I came to this was his voice. Like, it's just so soothing.
I will get sucked into a Watch Mojo, which is a completely different thing.
Completely different.
People are listening to this or watching this and they're like, wait a minute, wait a minute. You don't like essays, but you'll watch slop list from Watch Mojo. Yes, I will. But also like the essays, I'm tired of just everyone needing essays to tell them how to feel. And I get it. Like you want to see what other people think, and that's part of the discussion and everything. But I want to like I'm just more I get it, and I go through phases where I do like that. I'm just more interested in hearing from the people on the ground floor who are actually making the thing. So when it comes to stuff like No Clip, like where they do their documentaries on games, or even the Psych Odyssey stuff, which I know that's coming from in house. The call's coming from in the house on that one, but it was still interesting to see all of the inner workings of Psychonauts, or even Indie Game the movie, where we're watching Phil Fish lose his fucking mind, or Jonathan Blow be upset that Soldier Boy doesn't understand Braid. I think about that Soldier Boy video often. He's just jumping. He's just jumping.
God damn it.
There's no reason why it's stupid.
All I'm
But
going to say is it doesn't take 3 hours for someone to explain to me why Kratos is the bad guy.
like
I'm
Jonathan
just saying.
Blow, you should have just been stoked that Soldier Boy was playing your game, man. I get it that like from an artist standpoint, you're like, man, they just didn't get it. But he's playing the fucking game. He's having a good time, man.
Well, not
Chill.
only that, but like it's Soldier Boy. The man has no idea what he's doing. He tried to finance a video game console and failed horribly.
I don't remember the details, but wasn't it? Didn't he just call it like a Game Boy? He called it a name that's like I don't think he can call it that name.
Yeah, no, that's basically well, that's what he did with the first one. Then he tried doing a second iteration, and it just bombed horribly, even worse than the first one.
He should just go back to kissing people through the phone, because the console stuff is not working for Soldier Boy.
He can't crank it.
But yeah, and to get back on the essay side of things, I'll listen to like a lore dump about Silksong. I've done a few. I've done like, hey, oh, you got a 10-minute little lore thing? All right, let's check it out. But when it's like the hour-long essays, I'm like, man, all I'm learning about you right now is you don't know how to edit. Like you don't know how to cut back. Like you have troubles killing your darlings. You can't like give me 30 minutes. I'm the same way like when Ted Lasso, and I know I'm on my soapbox, Josh, so don't try
That's
to
okay.
knock me down. But when Ted Lasso's third season thought every episode needed to be an hour. Like I remember watching that season. I remember the first episode was like 50 minutes long. I was like, okay, it's a season premiere. They tend to do that now. They're on Apple, whatever. They got Apple money, so fuck me. And I'm like, all right, I got time for one more episode. And I remember pulling up the second episode, sitting there watching it, and then pausing it and seeing I still had 40 minutes left after watching 20 minutes. It's like, no, you don't get to do this. You're a half-hour comedy. Be a half-hour comedy. Be digestible. It's the same thing I say to essays. Like, you're here to make a point. Make the point. Make it digestible. Stop it. Get help. All right, I'm off. I'm off my soapbox. Let's do our chores. Let's do unless you got a soapbox. Unless you got something going
No,
on.
no, no.
No.
No, I that was unintentional. I was just trying to go and say like there are certain content creators who do a great job and know their format and do it well, and then there are others who just throw shit at you for 5 hours and you're supposed to be like, this is great, or it's like, no, it's not. Nothing. The only thing that I question, like, or don't question that should be longer than an hour, or like videos from like Waylon, because he's a great storyteller. I can't get it out of my head. He's awesome. And the um, videos that do timelines. There are some channels that do it really good, and it's like, yes, like I think one's the Robot.
You tell me, man. I don't.
I'd have to look them up. I haven't saved it. I just can't remember there. It's called the Robot. They do a really great job with their timelines.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't spend too much time on YouTube. I listen to Manosphere podcast on YouTube. No, I've been watching a lot of animators. So you know the Meat Canyons. I got into Joe Casa.
I love me some Meat Canyons.
Meat Canyon's good. Joe Casa, who has Haha Clowns on Adult Swim. It's like, oh, I want to go check out his stuff, and that was pretty good. He did an AMA on Reddit. The I forget, I'm blanking on his name, but the guy who did Curiosity Killed the George. It's you know the video, we've watched it together, where George is dying in the bed. He's also got the one where is it not Diddy Kong? What's the Lanky Kong is watching the DK rap for the first time, and he realizes like it was a roast. It was basically a beef rap against them. But yeah, I've just been watching a lot more animation on YouTube, which have been really fun because it's. I think people are just tired of content creators, and when I can call someone who's making something an actual thing besides a content creator, I don't know. I just feel like people have more appreciation for that right now. So I like fucking animators, and commentators is even I'm in a weird point with them now as well. Essayers, I guess you could add to that list, but I don't really fuck with them. I don't know, man. There's a reason that whenever you Google a game or YouTube, type a game into YouTube, there's a reason no commentary is like one of the first things that pops up. People are getting tired of the annoying fucking content creator streamer trope of like, hey guys, we're gonna go. Like my son was watching. Oh my god! So we'll let him watch YouTube every once in a while, and he likes this series where it's a family that plays Roblox together, and it's very well edited together, but you can like everything's acted, everything's going by the line, and it's this dad and his two daughters, and so I'm watching it, and the dad's playing. I was like, where's the mother? She needs to put her foot down, and she's in the video with them. The mother's in the video with them.
Well, at first she was like, oh, this is stupid, and then it blew up, and she's like, I can get some like good fucking products with this, exploiting my kids. Fuck yeah, let's do it, honey.
And I'm just watching it, and this is I will outright like say that it. I love watching things with my kid, but this is the one thing when he's watching it, but I don't like this, man. This isn't for me. This is dumb. I hate it. And I try to make it about that and not about him. Not like I don't like I'm not sitting there like you're dumb for what. I'm like, no, I don't like this, dude.
But it's probably up there, and I'm imagining it because Andy's cousin, he's very much into Minecraft, and that's all he was watching Thanksgiving was Minecraft videos while he's playing Minecraft on his iPad. By the way,
see the Minecraft videos, I don't mind as much because my son sees the Minecraft videos. Like, oh, I want to try and go build my own thing. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
But what I'm thinking is it's probably a very similar setup as far as like it's very much everything is written out and there is a script somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't like the people sitting in front of the screen like you and me, but we're well scripted and we're like, Josh, I think you should go over to that tower. Don't go over to that tower. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like they're playing the game, but they're not playing the game.
Well, that's exactly what I'm thinking of, because that's some of the videos he's watching is stuff like that where it's like very cringe and you're just like,
the YouTube ones have that the Minecraft ones have that element, but they're the Minecraft characters in the game walking around.
Yes.
So that's why.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And so the other thing I've noticed, he's watching this and he's not really doing or saying anything, he's just watching it. And then I turn it on to something like, say, Adventure Time, regular show, some other show. And he's actually laughing. He butt gusting laughing, like paying attention. Like, Dad, I like like he can tell me that he likes somebody from Adventure Time or from regular show. But when it comes to that YouTube shit, he doesn't. Nothing really besides the Minecraft where he's like, well, I want to go build my own shit. Even to that extent, like it doesn't really sit with him. It's just like he's there, but he's not there. Whereas if I'm watching regular show with him and Rigby says, "Stop talking," he's like, Dad, Rigby's funny. I'm like, yeah, he is. I love Rigby too, son. And yeah, I don't know. It feels when we're sitting there together watching YouTube, it feels lonely. But if we're sitting there together watching a cartoon, the dude even, I started him on Samurai Jack recently. I've started him on Castle Crashers. Like there's shit, like if he can look at something and tell me why he likes it, then I'm like, yeah, this is fine. Because you like this because of the story structure, the jokes, the song. Like he loves the Samurai Jack song. He fucking loves it. I did not know that. I think that's Wyclef Jean who did that. I'm pretty sure. It was a Black Eyed Pea, one of the Black Eyed Peas. Was Wyclef Jean of Black Eyed Pea? I don't even know anymore. Is it Will? It actually might be Will I Am, because I remember, I remember seeing that it was done by. I think it was Will I Am. I was like, man, that man is corny, but he really brought it home on this song. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Is it? If it says Will, it's Will I Am. Do you know?
It just shut out.
You were the slowest Googler I've ever met.
I was going to Spotify and it just completely shut it down. I'm like, okay, well, fuck me.
Just Google it.
I did. And
Samurai Jack song.
I just said Will I Am.
Yeah. Okay. You were just anytime you're on the show, Google, like looking something up. I feel like it's just years. I feel like if we added all the time up, it's years.
Coming from the guy who can't even do the Ricardo turn, he watches the video more than the amount of episodes we've made.
Look, I'm not there to take in Ricardo's turn. Like, I'm not there to get it down. I'm just there to enjoy
the man. Is dead, and you were disrespecting him.
Speaking of things that are dead, Pornhub is no longer allowed in Missouri. Right?
It's no, I've already gotten around that. I saw that today, and I was like,
You have a VPN, don't you?
Damn straight I did. And I had to Google it though, because every fucking state I picked, it was like, oh hey, this state does this. You motherfuckers.
You probably have to pick a blue state, right?
Yeah, basically, I ended up going with California.
Ooh, California boy. I thought about texting the group chat like, hey guys, how do you set up a VPN? Like just nonchalantly, how do you set up a VPN on your phone?
I will give you my credentials. No, fuck anybody who's like, you have to put your ID in to see this. No, why don't you be a better parent and actually fucking pay attention to what your kids are doing, you dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, no website.
Don't punish me, a fucking grown-ass man who pays his fucking taxes and just wants to masturbate while his fucking kid and wife are gone.
I'm glad I was like, well, his wife and kid what? Well, his wife and kid what? Oh my god!
They literally just left. I'm like, you know what? I got an hour to myself. I'm gonna crank one out. Why not? I'm gonna find some busty milfs.
And a few days ahead, you were just clicking off the thing that was warning you that the end was coming.
Well, they did it last time, and I was like, they're all talk.
they're just trying to.
It's like the Wikipedia, like, hey man, we're running out of money. We need you to just donate. Like, fuck you, Wikipedia. You're getting money. Fuck you.
No, don't fuck Wikipedia. It's the last bastion. It's my new Pornhub.
But they do it. They do it. 6 degrees from Kevin Bacon. What?
Just hit up the Wikipedia page for boob, and you're like, all right, zip. But no,
I jerked off to a National Geographic fucking magazine. All right.
I mean, I just love the grand old party is the party of less government intervention, and now you have to scan your ID to go to a porn site, and the porn sites are like, nah, man, we don't really want to fuck with that.
Yeah, we're not gonna fuck with that. We're just gonna tell you can't come into this fucking channel.
You know it's bad when the porn companies are like, you know what, your nut's not worth it, buddy. We're out of here.
Yeah,
we're gone.
We don't care that you had Premium Plus with us, man. We're sorry. Bye.
Premium Plus, your whole no. So and then so on that same note, the same day is when all the sports gambling became legal in Missouri. Oh my god, I'm so tired of hearing about it. Kevin Hart's ass. Like, how much fucking money do you need, dude, that you are on every fucking FanDuel ad, and now you're on some ad where your head's on a little fake AI elf? Like, what the fuck is that?
What's that? It's T-Mobile?
I don't know, man, but how big are his fucking little pockets that he needs to fill them even more?
Dude, he's done. He doesn't want to do another Jumanji. All right, he doesn't want to. He's done with The Rock. He's like, dude, I'm tired of his ass. I've been doing it for 10 years. I'm done. Nah.
You sound just like him. No, I think we should have known. We should have known we were heading for hard times when we saw all these celebrities who were like, borderline A-lister, right on B maybe, like doing every commercial under the goddamn sun. Like everyone,
Yeah.
it's overexposure. Everyone needs to be everywhere, and we should have known. Like, oh shit, you don't have no movies or TV shows lined up, so that's why you're doing all these AI ads, or that's why you're doing all these ads.
Like, don't
Fuck.
get me wrong. If you're close to retirement, like at that point, and you're like, dude, I just want to cut a couple extra bucks in the pocket, and I'm not going to do a movie, but I'll do a commercial. Good for you. If you're Kevin Hart, go fuck yourself.
Like the one person I'll give a pass. The one person that gets a pass is Danny DeVito. As much as I fucking hate Jersey Mike's so much because it's just wet fucking sandwiches. It's a wet sandwich. It's a wet fucking sandwich.
It's Jimmy John's but wet.
Anyone who's ever had fucking Jersey Mike's knows that they're just eating a wet fucking sandwich.
Yeah. That's how I feel. Jimmy John's. All it is a dry piece of bread. That's all it is.
Oh, it's so bad.
What's her name? Who does Capital One commercials?
Oh, Jennifer. What's her name? Not Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer. Not Garland. Gardner? Used to go with Brad. Used to go with
yeah.
What's his name?
You know who I'm talking about.
The guy who dates all the Jennifers.
I give her a break too because she took a huge break from Hollywood for a long time.
Yeah.
To run her,
Jennifer Gardner.
Gardner. Yeah.
There it is. We found it. Yeah. What was her?
I'll give her a break too.
What was her husband's name? I'm blanking on him. Oh, it's not Matt Damon. It's not Mark Wahlberg. It's shit. It is Brad something? Man, I am bad with words today.
She is married to John.
They're not married. The person I'm talking to is her ex-husband. Talking about was her ex-husband. Huh?
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yeah. You Ben Affleck.
I thought you were talking about her current. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Ex. Ben Affleck.
Well, I'm sorry. It's labeled as partner, so not spouse, whatever. But
yeah,
still.
Partner, spouse, whatever. They have a really good relationship. Really good. Let's do chores and get into the games.
All right, let's do it. Yeah,
we've hit every.
Turned into a fucking weird episode already.
We've hit every. Well, you know what? We've got Game of the Year coming up, so we're just getting our brains ready for long episodes. Hey, Smashing Game Times wherever you get your podcasts. We're on Apple, Spotify, YouTube Podcast, and YouTube proper, where you can see our wonderful faces. Go check out the video. People love the videos, apparently. Don't know why. Don't know why people are so weird and need the video aspect for an audio medium. But hey, I'm here doing it. Whatever, dude. Fuck the algorithm, tell a friend. That's right. We don't give a shit about your stars or your words. Just tell your human people. Algorithms do not run this shit. We do.
We don't fuck with AI.
We don't fuck with the AI. Not here. Not here.
We're 100% natural here, baby.
You think I give the shit about the algorithm? You think I give a shit about the algorithm? I don't. All right, let's get into what we've been playing. I'll go first. Still playing Silksong. I finally jumped into Act 3. I was just running around, clearing some Act 2 stuff, fighting a bunch of bosses. Because I knew that once you get into Act 3, things can be tainted by, I forget what the darkness is called, but things can be tainted, and that includes bosses. So if you're fighting a really hard boss in Act 3 that you could have beaten in Act 2, you're going to be really upset with yourself. So I think, I got stuck on Growl the Great for a while, took care of him. The first Sinner was another one that kind of got my goat for a little bit, but then I ran around, did some chores around the Farloom, and eventually went back and beat him. And I was like, you know what? It's time. It's time that we went in and beat I think it's Grandmother Silk. So you beat Grandmother Silk, and game ends right there. You can just be like, yeah, I'm done. Act 2, game over. We're out of here. We out. Or you can jump back in, and if you've done a bunch of side missions, which I had done because I was doing a bunch of Act 2 shit. If you then go and collect a few other things, you can extend the game into Act 3, which becomes way fucking harder. Every enemy can be tainted, and basically every enemy does 2 hit on every attack. The platforming's become a lot harder. I've gone into the Abyss already, and coming out of the Abyss, you're being chased by lava, and the platforming's like very precise, and if you get it wrong, you are effed in the A. I think I have the Silk Sword now, which is like the last big maneuvering type unlock, which just throws your needle into the ceiling above you and then pulls you all the way up. Fucking great. Fucking great way to get around. Where am I now? I think I'm heading into another boss fight. So I'm sure I won't get stuck on that at all. I am surprised the Bell Eater seemed like that was going to be a really hard boss, but knocked it out. Knocked it out pretty well. I'm hoping by next episode I'm done, because I've got about 65 hours in this game. I think I have.
Jesus.
I think I have more hours on this than I do on Claire Obscure. I'm gonna check real quick, because I'm pretty sure it's close. Pretty fucking sure it's close. And Steam's really good about, if you just don't touch. If you have the game on but don't touch it, it'll be like, no, man, we're not counting those hours. So I'm pretty sure I've got, let's see, Claire Obscure. Going to the page, how many hours do I have played? Does the Xbox Game Pass page not tell you anymore? Is that something else that they cut? Coming down. I have... Wow, it doesn't tell you anymore. Son of a bitch. I know I had a good chunk of time on this. I'm sure they'll do that annoying thing where... Wow, man, it's not even here either. Wow. Okay, let me go to my installed page. Here we go. Time played 12 days. Okay. I don't know if I count that, because I think Xbox app will still count time if the game's running while you're away.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. I mean, it sounds right if you were to count that, but...
Yeah, I don't think I played 12 days worth.
Yeah, I mean, I had 96 hours, and I was playing on PlayStation, so...
I want to say I probably have the same amount of time in this and Silksong now. But yeah, so I'm hoping, again, to be done with that. I played a little bit of Hades 2. Feels a lot like Hades 1, except you're going down to Hades instead of trying to get out of it. I just barely scratched the surface on that, so more on that. Bollocks Pit, been playing a few more levels. I unlocked the swamp/mushroom area, and the difficulty's really ramped up. More emphasis is being put on the harvesting portion of the game. So slow crawl on that as well. And then I started playing Castle Crashers with the kid. I was just sitting here one day, and he has his rotations of games that he likes to play, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pitch this to him. And I said, hey, let's play. And I knew if he heard the word castle, he'd be like, yeah, let's do it. So I said, you want to play Castle Crashers? And he looked at me, he's like, what's that? And so I'm like, let's download it. Thankfully, it's a short little download. It starts up. And he immediately is like, oh, this is awesome. I forget you decapitate dudes on it, but it's the most cartoonish decapitations ever that I'm like, whatever, fuck it, dude. Who cares? Dad, what happened? Oh, his head flew off. In the most unviolent way. Yeah, his head flew off.
We could just say his helmet was knocked off.
Yeah. It does. Well, there's blood, too.
He did, okay, well, I mean, he should know playing with swords and stuff. You know, it hurts.
Hey, that shit is dangerous, man. You don't play with the swords. That game's hard. That game's a lot harder than I remember it being.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, they've also added art. Like, they've basically did a whole reskin on the game, so you can pay $10 additional and have like new art on the characters, new art on the background, a new character that's called like Junior Paint, which is like the kid of the painting boss from like the end of the game. And apparently they're trying to get, because you know how like Steam does their end of the year awards. They're like, hey, vote for us for best. I forget the game with long legs or whatever. The Labor of Love, I think it is. Yeah, Labor of Love. And yeah, so I've rescued 2 princesses so far. We're getting ready to rescue the 3rd from like the handsome prince who has the door barred that you have to become big and knock it down. Level's tough, so it's been kicking my ass. But hey, here we go. I'm enjoying it, and I do think that we should play that, get the brothers together and play that during December. It's going to be a cold one.
I said I was game. I think I was the only one who responded to it.
Yeah, everyone else is texting about Black Friday. I'm like, who gives a shit? Like, come play Castle Crashers, you guys.
Oh, Mikey over there with his, hey, what should I get? What's a good deal? Oh, I have a 3070. Just stick with what you have. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like
3070 is fine enough, dude. Are you bored?
I think he just has I need to upgrade because my shit's old. And it's like, it's not that old if you think about it, and now's not a good time.
My
Just
shit,
stick with what you got.
my shit's old. My what do I have? 30 30.
You have a 3050.
30 50. My 3050 is fine. My case is a little dusty. I'll dust it after this, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah, I see a little dust ball collecting right there. I need to get that little guy.
Yeah, I have to teach you and Mikey because, dear God, your guys' computers are awful.
No, it's not that bad. I clean it. I
No,
just
his was pretty bad. His was so bad that he basically fried his CPU cooler.
well, what happened to mine? Didn't my power supply died on me? Didn't it?
Yeah, your power supply just shit on you. I don't know what happened
It
there.
wasn't even that dusty either. So I was like, oh shit. When they say dusty,
Yeah,
things
you're lucky I had a spare.
yeah. How much are those? Like $300?
No, I mean, I think yours, the one I gave you, was like 50 or 60
Oh, okay.
bucks.
I don't feel as bad then.
No, I'm not gonna. And plus, if I had a $300 one, it's already in my rig. I had like $100 one, but I'm not gonna let you have that either. You have to earn that shit.
I got scared the other day. The video card you gave me like 2 or 3 years ago. I went to plug it. I was trying to get my Switch connected to this. I had it all plugged in and everything, and it didn't work at all. And like,
You're talking about
it's the little red fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. Oh, hold it closer to your face. I can't.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, yeah, one of those. It wouldn't work for me for some reason.
What was the problem?
I don't know. I never figured it out. I gave up and I was like, I'm just gonna move the Switch back over to the TV. I gave up.
I mean, I never had a problem with it. I haven't used it in a hot minute either, but
Maybe I'll have you come over and we'll test that because I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is this bullshit? It was bullshit. That's what I've been playing. Josh, what have you been playing?
yeah. So, in between, Blueprints just drove me nuts, and I have not touched it since we last talked about it because I'm not looking forward to going back into it because I hate it with a fiery passion. It's like I gotta play something else. So Nick not last time, but a while back was talking about Astro, and he said that him and Gus played Astro's Playroom.
Yeah.
I was like, I never actually played it. Let me just go and do it. I already 100%ed it.
It's a short game.
It's a short game.
You can honestly beat that game. You probably 100% that game in like 3 hours.
I don't even think it took me that, to be honest.
I was going on the high side because like, once you start going in and trying to get all the collectibles, but yeah, there's not really anything like off the beaten path.
I would say the most annoying thing of the whole entire game is the amount of hidden trophies.
There's what's with the hidden trophies? I never messed with those.
It's like a, hey, just kind of play it to get it. It's like, okay. A lot of it, I was like, I don't think I ever would have figured this out.
Yeah,
it's there's a lot of it where it's like, oh, this is super easy. I would have done this no matter what. And some of it's kind of like, wait, why?
I hate between the two games. I just hate all the little astrobots that look like different Sony characters because half the time I don't know who's who. I don't. Like, unless it's like the Sephiroth one or just something that's very blatant, like, oh, this is God of War. Oh, this is this game over here. Like, otherwise, like, when they start getting to the obscure, like, RPGs from, like, the PlayStation to PlayStation 2, I'm like, I don't know and I don't fucking care.
I think for the most part, I just about knew every single one except for maybe one or two, and I'd have to go back and actually see what those were.
But also, these games are just a reminder of like, hey, we used to make shit. Now we don't.
Now we outsource it after we bought those outsources.
No more games for you. You guys don't get any more. What was your favorite area?
See, I'm torn. I kind of liked the GPU jungle. I think was my favorite.
GPU jungle is pretty good. I like the beach. I forget what the beach is called, but I like it. And then the highway.
Fun.
The highway's fine.
Oh, like, the SSD Speedway.
Yeah, is that the one with the rockets? I forget.
See, yeah, that's the one with rockets.
The thing I didn't like about Playroom that they got right with Astrobot is that they got rid of a lot of like those side scrolling like controller games.
See, I didn't mind the rocket one because that was super easy, and I didn't mind the monkey one so much. Like, it was not like the best, wasn't the worst. I think the worst one was the freaking frog.
The frog and the rocket were just kind of annoying.
The frog was very annoying. I felt like the rocket was fine because once I got like, it took me a second to understand how to do it, and I was like, oh, this is super easy. It was almost like literally when I did the speed runs, I think I finished it in like 30 seconds.
I really like the monkey one. I was glad that they kept basically the emphasis of the monkey one in Astrobot.
Yeah. Oh, they did. Cool. I actually like that.
Because well, everything. So instead of like the side-scrolling areas, you have little backpack buddies. So like they still have the monkey, but he looks a lot cooler. He's not like a whole thing that goes over Astrobot. It's just he's just a backpack now.
Oh, okay.
Astrobot's a lot of fun. Astrobot over Astro's Playroom 10 times out of 10.
Yeah. If you know somebody who has a Costco membership, apparently it's $33 there.
We just bought a certain someone in this house is getting it for Christmas because we got it.
Well, that's why I
$40.
figured. I didn't know if you had bought it yet.
I think we got it for like $40. The dude
Okay,
loves it. It's probably his favorite game. So we're like, well, fuck. Like we've had this library copy for the better part of 3 months. Like,
Might as well.
we need to return this.
It's next on my list to do for sure. But I actually picked up one game. I got to pick up another one from the library. We'll see. Well, this other game actually is one from the library. Lost Soul Aside.
I don't think I've ever heard of this.
This is I believe it's Chinese, kind of like a Devil May Cry, like not beat 'em up, but like, you know what I mean, like that kind of style.
Like hack and slash almost.
Yes, hack and slash. Thank you.
Developed by Ulti Zero Games. Player assumes the role of Kaiser, who embarks on a perilous journey to save his sister Louisa and the rest of humanity from the Void Racks.
Yes.
Sony's China Hero Project, an initiative supporting Chinese developers, and gradually grew into a team effort. So this just came out.
It did.
And no one's talking about
it. Because it is not really that good. I mean, let me throw it like this. For what it is, for me playing it from the library for free, it's fine. It's good. Yeah. If I paid, so I think Black Friday. So what started was I was looking through Black Friday sales. I knew this came out. I was like, man, I kept hearing things about it. Like before it came out, I was like, I really kind of want to play it. And I was like, do I buy it along with my other things that I bought?
Jesus.
And I was like, no, I shouldn't. So I looked online and I saw the library had like 5 copies. I'm like, shit, let's do that.
I like the look of this. I mean, it kind of does look basic. The background does look a little undercooked. Oh, this has a B game look to it. This feels like This looks like a PlayStation B game.
So like a lot of the scenes that you see, you can very much tell it's like, remember when I was playing, oh God, what's that game? That free game that I was playing like earlier this year, maybe even last year.
You're not narrowing it down at all. They give these games away like crazy nowadays.
The Second Descendant?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds right. So what about it though? What about it?
So it's essentially, if you remember me playing that or talking about it and you watched any videos, it's basically just like that. Like as far as like that's what it feels like. It's nothing special, very generic. There's nothing nothing really pops out about it. Even the voice acting's not really great.
I just did that with my mind. I love Forspoken got so much shit, but any other game, it's like, we don't care. There's a woman of color on the cover of this game's box art. Okay, we're gonna be really mad about this game for like 2 months. Let's get in here.
That's actually another game I need to get back into that I was actually enjoying. I don't know why people bitched on it. Like, yeah, the voice acting wasn't like, or the writing wasn't like up there, but it's like.
But also the character is like this young girl from the city who is in a fantasy world. So
yeah,
just kind
of and it's very much like you wouldn't be sitting there going, "Oh, cool, I've got magical powers" or whatever. You'd be like, "No, what? I just fucking did that shit with my mind. What the fuck? My mind is blown." Like, whoa.
I love that shit when a person from modern time is like taken back into the fantasy world. Like fucking Oh, what was it? What is it? The Lost Kingdom, the one with Jackie
Yeah,
Chan and Jet Li in it, or
Jet
like
Li.
even the Black Knight, which I know people are like it's hit or miss, but I'm like, no, we need more movies where people go into the past. I love it,
Yeah.
like into the
And
deep,
so,
deep past.
yeah, so like this doesn't really do anything that's like going to move needles or anything, but at the same time, for like I said, for we getting it for playing it for free, I'm like, eh, it's covering an itch. It's a so far a very long game. Like I'm only on chapter, I think it just no, I'm into chapter 3 right now. I'm pretty sure, and I'm like a good 6 or 7 hours into it.
I see like a giant crab in the background of like a conversation right now. I've been watching a thing as you've been talking about this entire time.
Yeah, the one thing I think they did right, because I feel like there's not enough of it done in games where there is like fast paced fighting, or there's supposed fast paced fighting. Isn't the cutscenes a lot of times things seem really slow, right?
Hmm.
And there is one scene in particular when you after you fight the boss where it actually picks up speed, or like it just does the cutscene and it doesn't slow down whatsoever. It kind of reminds me of like I don't want to say like an early Dragon Ball Z where like it's just like shadows, but like you see the things move, but they're moving really fast.
Is
I think
this
that was the only thing I was like praising. I was like, oh, okay, I kind of like that. It's different.
is this going to make your game of the year?
No, no. The other game might if I get to it. I just got to go pick it up from the other location.
What's the other game?
We're gonna try Adam Fall again because last time was I forgot what game I had too. I was playing the other one. I never got a chance to play it, and they only gave me a month, and I'm like, ah, crap.
It's sitting on Game Pass again. Once Silksong is, I need that game seems to be quicker than Avowed, so I might just jump into that and finish that because
I just want to give it a try, honestly.
I at least want to get like one or two more games in before Goaty. I know we're trying to cut off in like less than 10 days now, but if I can just
Yeah.
finish Silksong and then really get like knock out like little games. Like I have a game that's supposed to only take like an hour to beat, and I'm like, yes, give me that right into my veins. If every game could be that, that'd be perfect. Please, Team Cherry, you listening? Please listen to me, Team Cherry. And speaking of Forspoken, I have also got that sitting upstairs from the library.
Well, I have my collections over there. You know what I have. Also, should we just go ahead and do this real quick?
Oh, this is now a reoccurring segment where Josh shows us what physical media he has bought recently. What have you
Are we
bought?
ready?
Josh, what have you bought?
To start,
Tekken 8, okay. PS5, Tekken 8. I'm going to say it out loud for those listening.
$10.
Okay. Spider-Man Miles Morales.
$19.99.
Okay. That is the Neo collection, right? Neo and Neo 2.
Yes. $19.99.
Okay. This is Horizon Forbidden West. Is this definitive edition?
Yeah.
Okay. How much?
$29.98.
Whoa. They hit you with the 98. 2K20. You don't even like basketball games, Josh.
Shut your mouth. It was $5. Shut your mouth.
You don't like basketball games.
Shh.
That just makes no sense.
Child.
Is this Zero Dawn definitive collection?
Correct.
Okay. How much?
$19.99.
No 1998 on that one. Okay. All right. Death Stranding PS4, the original.
$9.99.
Okay. There's more. He's still. Is that it?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Well, I do have more, but they're over there, and I gotta go pick up a couple still.
Oh Jesus.
You knew about those though, like Tales of Exilia remastered. And...
Hey, I'm glad it's going good for somebody out there, man. It's gotta go. I just got a dog spayed, and it was $600.
That sounds like a personal problem.
And we still have to get her sister spayed.
Really, honestly, I only did Black Friday, and I have. Who do you have as your healthcare provider?
I think I'm United. Such a personal question.
Oh, you think it's United here, Nick? Do you know you can earn $300 just by tracking your sleep and your workouts?
Yeah, I don't want to be tracked. I don't. I'm not interested in being tracked.
No. Nick, you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Just tell it you did it, and that's how you get paid.
I just don't want to be tracked.
Nick, Nick, just tell them, hey, I did 10,000 steps and I slept 8 hours that day.
What I'm
Guess
doing
what?
is, but
They pay you.
but if they look at my social medias, they'll know I'm not sleeping for 8 hours.
They don't give a shit.
But also, I'm not. Then what's the? Why do I need to tell them what I'm doing? Just give me the $300. Just get. I shouldn't have to hit a button.
Nick,
Just give me the fucking money.
Nick, just do the fucking work. Get
I
the
don't.
money.
I don't think
it's
I. I don't
$300.
think I have all that. I don't think I have.
Yeah, it comes with every Nicholas.
I just went to the doctor for the first time in like 15
Nicholas.
years the other day.
Nicholas.
So let me.
That's terrible.
Well, I'll have you know the doctor was very much like, I was like, so how does this work? And she's like, well, you come and see me like at least once a year. And I was like, should I be worried about anything? Like, since I haven't seen anyone in 15 years, she's like, no, really, you really shouldn't be here for a few more years. And I was like, oh, cool. So I was right. And she's like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but if you just use insurance, you literally you just go in once a year. It doesn't cost you a thing. Maybe $25. Maybe.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Josh. I'm not doing it.
Nick, $300 a year. I'm telling you. I'll do it for fine. I'll do it for you. I'll take $300 from you.
Do it for me. All right. Hey, what you got some news for us?
Yeah, you soul crushing bastard. I got news.
All right, what you got?
Read all about it. Latest football scores. Morning paper. Morning Star. Paper, mister?
It's time for old news.
Let's start with the depressing news first. Well, not so much really depressing, but Embracer divest Arc Games and Cryptic Studios. This is a game developer article written by Diego Arguello.
Yeah, I saw this. So Embracer keeps Remnant, but gets rid of Remnant developer.
Yeah.
It's a bad look, Bob. It's not good.
Yeah, it's very questionable. Like,
both companies are being purchased by Project Golden Arc Incorporated, which is owned and led by members of the Arc Games management team. Deal is being financed by XD Inc., a global developer and publisher listed on the main board of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Embracer is set to retain the publishing rights for the Remnant franchise. Those rights will be transferred to THQ Nordic, which already owns Remnant IP, and development studio Gunfire Games. It will also retain the rights to online fantasy title Fellowship, which Arc Games published this year. They will be bundled into the pending Coffee Stain Group spinoff, which was, man, there's too much. There's too much. Did you hear that apparently EA was actually sold to Saudi Arabia outright? Like, there's no group. It was Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Did you see this? I saw this probably like an hour ago. I was like, yeah, that sound. Yep. Whatever, man.
Was anybody really surprised by that? Like,
Everything's slowly falling apart, man.
No, like I said, when it comes to these bigger groups, or like Embracer, for example, it's only a matter of time before no one wants to buy their shit and everybody's going straight to indie developers.
Yeah, man. We've gone past the merging and acquisition era of games. It feels like.
No, it's the make it or break it at this point. And there are a few that are gonna survive this.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It feels so creatively. All these companies. I'm not talking just games. I'm talking like studios, like movies and TV stuff and whatnot. It just feels like hey, look at how creative and everything we are. It's gotten to a point where it's like, hey, look at how much money we spent on this. Like, we bought this shiny IP from somebody, or hey, we spent $300 million on this, and I'm always like, why? It's kind of like when a kid's showing off like their parents' car, or like, hey, I just got a. It's when the rich kid in school is like, hey, I got a PlayStation. It's like, oh, cool. Like, we throw rocks at each other for fun.
I mean, so first off, if your make it or break it is, hey, we're putting everything we have onto this AI game. Yeah, you probably should go ahead and just give up. Like, you are not going to survive. Also, in the case of like, yeah, I have a shit ton of money. Look at Konami, for example. Like, they lost Kojima. Kojima has made himself now obviously not just a successful developer and CEO at this point, but he made himself a successful studio.
They didn't lose him. They were just like, get out of here. We're done. Fuck off. We're done, dude.
They lost him. They were like sour of a breakup. Like, you know what? We don't even need you, which to some extent might be true because really,
Konami was making money hand over foot on those pachinko machines, and I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if the popularity on those stalled or what, but now they're. I think honestly, I think Konami's fine because they're just
no,
like
they're fine for now
they're
because they can.
they're like, hey,
They
you guys like Silent Hill? We got Bloober to do this one. We got this other. It sounds like they're meeting with developers and just. And I think it's the path that a lot of those bigger companies are going to start taking. It's like, hey, we don't really want to make our own games, so we have the IP. How about you make us that
definitely.
game? I really
Yeah,
do
like
think that's where everyone's heading. So all these indies that are popping up, that are making these amazing games, they're going to get contracted out to make those big games for those IP. It's everyone's going to become retro studios. So retro studios, I don't think they were owned by Nintendo up until recently, right?
yeah.
Retro studios, small time studio. Hey, you guys make Prime for us. Oh, you guys made really good Prime. All right, we really like you. Make the rest of these. Oh, hey, you guys are available to buy. 10 years later, let's and I again, I might be getting the timeline messed up, but yeah, let's buy you. Everyone's. I mean, you think Konami's not sitting there thinking about like, can we afford Bloober? Like if they come through with this remake, it's weird saying this second remake because it's the first game. But if they come through with this remake of the first game and it does really well, do we buy Bloober?
Yeah, I wonder why they did that. Why did they start with 2?
I think it's the one that everybody
Remembers
remembers,
and
the one that
talks
everybody's
about.
like, yeah, it's the one in the zeitgeist.
Yeah, okay. Like I figured it was 2 or 3 at that point. Like I mean, I don't think I've ever actually played. I think I've watched one maybe one time. I've only played 2 and 3.
Well, 1 and 3 are tied so close together because it's
They are basically
3 is the daughter from the first
yeah.
one. And then 2 is just so standalone. I don't know. Was 4 ever tied into anything? I feel 4 was also another standalone.
I think it was another standalone up at least until up to that point. Maybe later on there was some, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a hot take, but I do think Konami's like sitting in rooms talking like, Bloober, how much do we want to offer?
I mean, I wouldn't push it past them, especially since they made them a successful game. They're like, that's one. Get 2 more, and maybe we'll talk about it.
Well, because Bloober's only going to get, with each new remake, Bloober's only going to get more expensive. They're going to be like, well, actually, they're asking prices. Like, well, actually, 1 we did for this much, but 3 is going to cost this much. Like,
Well,
how much?
I'm sure they've contracted out like, hey, you get like it's like every other like actor, like, hey, give us like 2 or 3 games, and we'll talk about a new contract.
And I wonder if like Bloober gets to a point where where Konami's like, well, that's expensive. We're just gonna buy you for that. That's how much we're gonna buy you, and then now you can work on it. But now we can also fire you, so be careful.
Yeah.
What other news do you have?
Shovel Knight Studio Yacht Club Games is make or break and relying on its next game's success. This is a video games chronicle article written by Chris Scullion.
Yeah, when this getting delayed just weeks before release was weird. And I read this interview. It was Jason Schreier at Bloomberg. Sounds like another case of the company grew a little bit like pre-COVID. Sounds like they got into a studio, hired a bunch of people, split off to make 2 games at the same time. And it sounds like they just overscoped. It sounds like they just bit off a little more than they could chew. It sounds like the director of Mina is a little in over his skis, or is a little over his skis. Just he's a young guy, he was young when he like helmed the project, and he's never led a project of this scope. And I think it's gonna do well. I mean, how much money did the game make on Kickstarter? Like $1 million?
I think here, I think this is in the article.
It might be like
1.2 million.
And that was like 2 or 3 years ago at this
early 2022.
Yeah, so yeah, man, just it sounds like they're shelving the other projects. Sounds like they're shelving the 3D Shovel Knight, which I think is a good idea because I don't think anyone's sitting here waiting for 3D Shovel Knight. I mean, I'm waiting for 3D Meat Boy. But that's neither here
In
nor
due
there.
time.
Meat Boy is 15 years old at this point, whereas Shovel Knight, is it 10? Yeah, this year's the 10th year anniversary, I believe.
That I feel like I've only like so there's what 2 different Meat Boys. There's Meat Boy and Super Meat Boy, right?
No, I think Super Meat Boy might have had like an online flash game Meat Boy, but I couldn't tell you.
Okay, either way, there's at least 2 games of Meat Boy.
There's Super Meat Boy, there's Super Meat Boy Forever, which we don't talk about that one. We try not to talk about that one. There's I think it's called Dr. Fetus's Mean Bean Machine, which is a play on Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Mean Bean Machine, yeah.
And I think that's it.
Okay, well, with Shovel Knight, I feel like there's like I don't know if it's just because there's many different versions of it, but it's like it's one of those like I lose track of it because I feel like there's a different version for every console.
Okay, there's Shovel Knight, and there's all the additions they did with Shovel Knight that took them like 5 years. It's fun. There's Shovel Knight Dig, which is like Shovel Knight but you dig down, and then there's Shovel Knight. I think it's called like Puzzle Adventure, which is just Shovel Knight doing puzzles. Yeah.
Either way,
And then he was in a bunch of games. He was an indie darling. He was essentially, who was the indie darling before him? Was there one before him?
Alien Hominid.
Yeah, it was probably Alien Hominid was everywhere. Yeah, you're right.
That's the only one I can think of, at least off the top of my head.
And I don't know. I just don't know if I don't know if the youth are yearning for Shovel Knight like they were. Shovel Knight's a fine game. It's not my favorite. It's kind of, after playing something where the movement's silky smooth, and then moving over to Shovel Knight where everything's very like old timey stilted
Pixelated.
movement. Not even the pixels, just everything's slow.
No, but I'm saying it's based on pixels. It's not so much. Yeah,
It's got the Nintendo, almost the Game Boy Color look to it. Yeah, man. I hope this does well for him, but also I don't know, maybe because if I also read this, like I said, I read this interview. They sold the studio, so they're really going all out. They're like, yeah, we're just going to be a remote studio. We're not going to have a location. I don't know. I read it, and the more I read about it, I was like, yeah, man, it just sounds like this is being managed terribly. It sounds like you guys are spreading yourselves too thin. It sounds like you you paid for a physical location that you have no use for. You're putting people in leadership positions that are a little overwhelming for them. Yeah, man. Yeah.
what'd you expect?
It just sounds like you overgrew, like you, I don't know, you just overthought, like you overdid it. You should have taken it slower. You did way too much, way too fast. But I do hope they're successful because Shovel Knight is a great game, a great character, and they're all very talented people who should be making games for the rest of their lives until they're done making them.
Well, that Mika lecture looks really good, so I kind of hope it does really successful.
I mean, it does look really good. Josh, I'm looking at these stories, and it's amazing. You've picked every story that I've read about today.
Thank you. I know.
What do you got next?
This next one I know tickled Nick's fancy really good. Escape from Tarkov player makes world first escape from Tarkov. That's right, everybody. First off, this is a PC Gamer article written by Andy Chalk. For those unaware, Nick has made this joke so many times. Every time I brought up that I was playing Escape from Tarkov. Did you escape? Does anybody ever escape? Well, since their release of 1.0, you can actually escape from Tarkov. I can't believe I'm saying that.
First of all, it's crazy. This is how I found out the game went 1.0. Second of all, it's crazy that, what's it been? This game's been out for 8 years?
Yeah, with the alpha release, it's been out since 8, maybe even longer than that. Maybe 9 or 10.
It's amazing that no one has actually escaped from Tarkov until now.
Yeah, which and this is just me speculating because I've watched lots of streamers play this. I've watched lots of streamers get like every single quest done because they'll want to get the I forget the name of the box you get, but like there's a containment box that's like the biggest one you can get, and the only way you can get it is if you do a certain task, and you have to do like all of it. And I'm sure that's how you escape from Tarkov, is you have to do all of that. So this man probably spent literally hundreds of hours grinding since wipe.
I watched the VOD of him escaping, and I was bored out of my eyeballs. I just kept clicking for. I was like, all right, come on, come on. He was just sitting there like cycling through stuff and healing and doing all this. I was like, okay, come on, escape already. Get out, come on, get out of there. What are you doing? Let's go.
Yeah, it's
Why do people like this game?
I liked it when it first came out, and then Nikita basically started doing less and less with people who bought the highest edition, and then after that said, "Hey, I have this newest edition come out, and if you really were a fan of this game, you just go buy this one." And I said, "No, what? Fuck you and your Russian ass."
The yeah, our Russian listeners are pissed. The yeah, man, the game loop again. I've always been the extraction shooters. The loop of the game has always kind of been crazy to me because I don't know. I kind of feel like the loot. You're there for the loot, right? You want the loot.
Yeah, that's what you're there. That and the quest.
But it never felt like you were doing anything fun with the loot. The whole fun of it was like, I can't lose my loot. You're like a little fucking pack rat, like, or a little squirrel, like keeping its nuts in the tree. It's like, I can't do anything with these nuts. I have to. It feels like a game. You know how like people hoard like their materials in games. Like, I can't use I only have 2 potions. I can't, and they hoard them till the end of the game. It feels like that, but a whole game based around that just insecurity of like, my gun. If I die, I lose my gun.
Gear fear is definitely a thing. I can admit to it. Like, even though like you can look at if like you were ever to watch me when I was playing it and look at my inventory, you'd be like, Josh, you have like 3 million rubles. You have 30 different submachine guns. You have 20 different assault rifles. You have plenty of stuff. Like, why are you freaking out? And it's like, no, man, I need this stuff. Like, what if I lose like 10 in a row?
Something broke in my brain a while back. In Silksong, not to stray too far. There's an item called it's called a Silk Eater, and if you use it, it grabs your beads that you lost instead of you having to go back and hunt them down. And usually back in the day I would have hoarded these, but now every time, like, let's say I get a Silk Eater and I die, I'm like, I'm gonna use this Silk Eater. I don't feel like fucking going all the way back over here. I'll use it nonchalantly. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm very much that person who's like, Josh, you don't need this. Just go, use it. Do whatever you need to do. But then in real life, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and save it. And I think that's also one of my fears of getting like Arc Raiders is, it looks fun, but I have a fear that I'm gonna do the same thing, and it's just gonna be really unfun.
Look, hoarding stuff. I mean, just yeah, it's weird, man. But hey, congrats to the one man who's escaped Tarkov. Not too congrats. Not too much of a congratulations though, because he got the bad ending.
I think so, yeah.
The nuke blew up. The guy that helps him on the ship dies. Yeah, man, you escaped Tarkov, but at what cost to the rest of us?
I mean, just said escape, so he did the one thing you're supposed to do, and he escaped.
Hey, he got the assignment. He understood. A+.
Yeah.
A+. You got one more here for us, Josh. What do you got?
One more, and this one just blows my mind. The PC version of Helldivers 2 will go from 154 gigabytes to only 23. This is an Instant Gaming News article written by Theobot.
So, Josh, question.
Yes.
So I had a theory on how they did this, and it wasn't a serious theory, but remember Silicon Valley, the middle out algorithm?
Mm-hmm.
I was joking that they did that. How did they do this? Are they just offloading assets? What are they doing?
So that's... Well, okay, so I'm not a programmer to this extent. I could not tell you exactly what they did. But probably what they ended up doing was, prior to them doing this, everything had to be downloaded and then pushed to the front for it to load. Now everything is, we have the heavy hitting stuff in the front, and as it's pulling you forward, it's just pulling everything it needs in the background. So like it's just not constantly downloading, but it's just constantly shuffling things around.
Okay. I was like, man, that's a very big difference. So I
Yeah.
didn't.
So yeah, think of it like this. So right now with Microsoft or with Windows 11, the latest update with File Explorer used to be um, it was like half its size, and you would basically have to load everything up. What it's doing now is it's actually double the size, pulling double the RAM. Well, it's an issue thing, but basically, the whole intent was they were going to go ahead and have it all there so it would load faster. So that's all they did was it's reverse that. They took everything out that was like redundant, and they're like, okay, as it's needed, it's just gonna pull it.
Stop lying to me. You know what? Arrowhead and Nixus did. Next time I boot up this game, it's gonna look like Minecraft.
I mean, I've never heard you complain about Minecraft.
I do love Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly.
I do
But
love.
yeah,
I think this news came out, and then like an hour later, the news about a Helldivers movie came out.
yeah.
Guys, there's already a Helldivers movie. It's called Starship Troopers, you fucking morons. But you know what? They did it, and I was like, sure, because you know what? Uncharted was a knockoff of Tomb Raider, which was Lady Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. We just got hey, Indiana Jones reskin just dropped. Cool. Neat. But hey, good for them. Good for everyone's hard drives. Hey, you're going to be able to hold 2 games on your hard drive now. Good job.
Yeah.
You got it. Josh, thank you for pulling the news. It's my understanding you have a meme for us.
I certainly do.
Me time.
All right, what you got?
We have a withered and battered Frodo Baggins who finally made his escape from Tarkov. It's finally over.
I'm happy for him. How long until somebody gets the good ending, though?
If I had a guess, 'cause I don't know, I'd have to look and see what the prerequisites are if they even have them out there yet. I'm gonna guess probably another couple weeks. I'm gonna say end of year.
End of year?
Yeah, that's like this and that without me looking it up or seeing if there's any prerequisites.
Well, hey, you are our Escape from Tarkov's correspondent, so we hope you'll report to us soon, and you'll be on that beat. You'll be on that beat. You'll let us know.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted with any updates. Back to you, Nick.
Thank you. So last part of the show, let's pick our categories for our Game of the Year week this year. So Game of the Year 2025. I think we're gonna do it. So here, let me pull up my calendar real quick and just give everybody the eye in the sky here. Let's see here. It's December 2nd as we record this. We usually put Game of the Year out on... Ooh, boy. We usually put it out on the week of Christmas, which is 3 weeks away, Josh.
Yep.
So that means we have to record Game of the Year. Oh, boy. Before the 22nd. To get a week's worth of episodes. So probably record the week of the 15th. So, hey, if you're listening to this in December 2025, Game of the Year will be December 22nd through the 26th. And then usually the episode the week after that is some bonus episode that we do. It'll either be like a tier list, or maybe Josh will throw together like a oneer campaign for us.
I'll give Nick a one-hit campaign.
Just me by my... Do people do that? Like can I solo campaign?
If you want to do that, I'll make you a solo campaign.
Can I solo campaign? Is it fun? Is it entertaining? If it's not entertaining, I don't want to bore the people with it.
Did you enjoy Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It's basically that. Yes, people will enjoy that.
All right. Send me. I'll make a character. Make me a character. I'll play that character.
I'll give you the option of picking your race and your class. After that, I'm picking everything else for you.
All right, we'll do a
I'll
oneer.
have everything else done.
That's it. You heard it. New Year's Eve. I'm doing a oneer. I'm doing a oneer, and I'm just gonna be a quick one. I'm just gonna be like, can I just stab myself and make it over? And Josh will have like 20 pages of stuff he's written out. And be like, I guess.
I need you to do a dex save throw, please. Nat 20. Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, right. You stabbed yourself and you hit an artery. Fuck.
You're dead.
Well, there goes a whole fucking month of planning.
Look, if I can ruin a DM's day, why not?
I promise you, I'd fucking kill you if you do that. I will come over to your house and I will beat the shit out of you in front of your kids.
Have you almost quit the show in the history of the show?
Yeah, actually, a couple times probably.
So this would probably be. I'd get you close. I'd get you close. All right, hey, let's get our categories picked out and let's get out of here. Game of the year 2025. Obviously, we're gonna do game of the year.
Of course.
I was thinking 13 categories, so we do 3, 3, 3, 3 game of the year.
Sounds good.
We've done it in the past, so let's get the obvious guys out of the way. So game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We always do music, right?
Yeah. Do you want stuff that we had from last year? I can tell you.
Well, here, let me do the obvious ones. So game of the year, song of the year. And for those who don't know, we do top 3 in all these categories, and then game of the year we do top 10. Maybe we should just do top 10 in all of them, right? No, we'd just be like, yeah, just put this here, put that there.
It's usually just us, and that's a terrible idea.
We're gonna have a few guests this year, so that'll change it up a little bit.
That'd be nice. Oh god, that'd be so good.
Yeah, the boys at Old Switcheroo, I believe they're interested in doing the blueprints category that we've been talking about. Who was it? I was talking to somebody about Expedition 30. Oh, that was David. David was interested in the Expedition one. Song of the year. We always do box art of the year. So there's a full day right there. We've already basically planned out. Go ahead and give it. Let's also do the ones that we've been talking about. So Expedition of the year.
Yep.
And that'll be the best expedition mentioned within Expedition 33. Do we want to do best blueprints room or worst blueprints room? Probably call
we already talked so negatively about it. I think let's do best, but that's up to you. You decide.
Yeah, let's do best blueprint, and then we can also talk to the Switcheroo boys and see which they would prefer. All right, so we've got 5 categories. What have we done in the past, Josh? Give me
biggest disappointment.
Keep going.
Best new character.
I do like best new character. I was contemplating that today. And again, I think you're right. It's been such a shit year that not like in general it's been a shit year. I kind of want to try and keep things on the more positive end.
Best ongoing addiction.
Oh, that's basically best reoccurring game.
Yeah.
Keep going. Let's see what else we got.
Biggest surprise.
Keep going.
You had these 2 were blank, but one's obviously best song, which we have song of the year.
Right.
Best words said in a game.
Best words. Oh, yes. So that's our quote one. I mean, fuck, that's also a really good one. That one will take a little more research.
It will, but at the same time, if you had words from a game that you played that just stuck to you, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a game from this year. That can be just a game you played this year.
Best words of the year.
Best moment.
I also like best moment. But
I kind of did too.
Here's my thing: is best words and best moment, do they kind of intermix a little too much?
I think they could. I think possibly they could.
So do we want best words or do we want best moment? I think best moment.
Best moment.
Best moment of the year, because I'm thinking of best words, and instantly I'm going to Split Fiction, where Mio's like, I can't dance, and Zoe's like, but your monkey can. You did not just say that.
God damn it. That is true. I was actually thinking more of Expedition 33 with Gustav being like, no, we're going back.
We're going back to best words.
We're going back.
Best words of the year. Because the moments will come out of the words.
Yeah. The best please don't come.
No, I'm doing games that make you come on the awards show. I'm done. I've come too much.
I'm just gonna say no to best trailer.
Yeah, I'm tired of trailers, man. Give me the real deal, man. No more trailers.
We have two more left in the last year's. We have best is yet to come.
Oh no, I don't want to look again. I'm tired of looking
Yeah.
into the future.
Best sleeper.
I think that kind of goes with surprise. Are you on? Is this last year's Goaty?
This was last year's Goaty. So I'm looking at. That's what I was looking at was last year's Goaty. So
Look at this year's Goaty. So
this year's Goaty. So we had new character of the year so far. Box art. Best free game.
best free game. Yeah, I kind of like that as a category. I do. What else you got though? Let's.
Disappointment of the year so far.
We keep going back to that well, Jesus.
Best non-game.
Oh, this is us. This is our chance to nominate other stuff.
Yeah, because we were both like, oh, we're both parents and we don't really have enough time.
If I interact, yeah, I've interacted with some stuff that's non-game, but keep going.
I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game award.
That one rings like the biggest, not biggest surprise, but like the old game award.
Yeah. And then the last one that we don't have on here, or that was not already listed, Game of the Decade.
Yeah, we can't do that again. We just did I think a top 20 right with the Switcheroo boys and Matt.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at what we've got. We've basically got 3 days planned here, so we just got to plan 2 more days of awards. We've got Game of the Year, which will be a day of its own. We've got Song of the Year, Box Art of the Year, Expedition of the Year, Best Blueprint, Best New Character, Best Words of the Year. I've got one. I think it's a very good one for this year. Best Boss.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think we've done a boss one in a while.
No, I like that. I
don't even know if we've done a boss category ever, honestly.
I don't think we've ever, at least not officially.
Best boss fight of the year. Oh, game, song, box art, expedition, best blueprint, best new character, best words of the year, best boss fight of the year. Oh, do we do one negative one?
Yeah, we have to. It's our mantra. Yeah, of course we have to.
We just need a little negativity. Let's just do disappointment of the year. I know I just spelled disappointment wrong. I think it's this. Don't tell me if I'm wrong. I'll correct it off show. Fuck you. I'm gonna. Yeah, Google don't fuck with me no more. Google doesn't give me the autocorrect anymore. There we go.
Google just said fuck you.
I used to have Grammarly, but I got rid of it. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 4 more categories. I see you thinking. What are you thinking over there? What's that brain a doing?
It's a.
He's thinking. Do we want to do best? I don't know. Indie is just such a messy category. I don't think we want to do best indie.
No, I had an idea. It's very much like it's an out there one, but hear me out. Best purchase.
No, just because I feel like everything else is like coming from best purchase. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like I said, I'm trying to throw. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to throw different ideas out there.
By being a consumer? No, I'm just kidding. Do we want to put best free game though? I have played some free games this year.
I have too, but I think it's just going to be a repeat of what we had, unless we have someone else coming in.
It does feel like a tough category to fill out, because you want to have categories that you know you can fill out.
Yeah, and even then, like the lines are becoming blurry. Because are we then going to also include the library games?
I feel you. So then, think of games that you've played this year. Think of like a theme. around. So like best boss is obviously coming from me playing Silksong.
Ooh, best on the go game.
Best on the go.
So that means it can be from whether it's from your phone, your Steam Deck, your Switch.
Best on the go game. What about best I'll never touch it again? Like it's a good game, but you're like,
yeah. Or it doesn't have to be a game you just be like, I'm never like honestly, I've played it. I can say I've played it, but I will never touch it again. That's how I feel about Blueprints right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Touch it again. I'll never touch it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 2 more categories, and I hope they're fun ones. Ooh, I see you thinking. I see your brain going, Josh. Just let it out. Let it out.
I gotta hold on. I gotta put things together here. I have to actually pull up Steam now at this point.
Yeah, I've got Steam up. I'm looking at my games. I'm looking at what's been going on. What have I been looking at? Why did I install this? It goes right up there with it's another negative one. Let's crown the new Silksong. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Like the next game people won't shut up about?
That like will never come out?
Ooh. Well, that would go to Half-Life 3, wouldn't it?
Or Titanfall 3? It's anybody's.
That's fair. I do like that though. I do like that one.
The new Silksong. All right, we need one more category. One more fun one. Do we call out Whoops Better Luck at Goaty Cell? Like the game that we intended to get to, but it's like, maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll have a chance to nominate it at Goaty Cell next year.
I don't know. It seems really cheap.
You just don't want me to say Goaty Cell at all.
No, I'm just saying it just sounds cheap. Like, hey, we couldn't think of something, so we're just gonna maybe we'll talk about it next year at Cody. So,
all right. Well, what you got then, Doc?
What's been like the main theme as far as like genre this year for games?
It's been a pretty. It's all over the place, man.
Ooh, I got one. How about best UI design?
No, that's so boring.
All right.
That's so boring. Like, oh well, look at this UI. It's like the guy. Is that South Park? The guy that kidnaps Cartman is like, look at this. This is me on vacation. Look at this.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at this AI. Look at this UI. Look at this UI.
I hate to say you're right, but you're right.
Look, do you see? This is my UI. This is my UI. What about best sword swinging noise?
Can we make it a little more generic and say the best
noise?
Best noise. Yeah, best noise.
Best noise. There we go. We got it.
I kind of like the sword idea makes me laugh. I'm like, I don't know if I've played enough games to justify being able to say sword, but I'm like, no, honestly, we could say just noise in general because we've all played games and we've all found a noise.
And so the fun thing about best noise is we can do it the same episode as best song or song of the year.
Yes, keep it all audio.
Keep it all audio. So yeah, and it'll be tricky because you'll have to go find that noise if there's a noise that you're like, yeah, that's a really good noise.
I mean, in theory, if you just go for the long play, no commentary, you could basically find it.
Right. So let's put
I like it though.
Let's put these in an order just so we know what the days are. So game of the year is obviously going to go at the bottom because that's day 5.
Mm-hmm.
Day 1, what do we want to do? It's usually the looser. It's the looser day, right? It's the let's shake it off. Let's get the conversation going.
Yeah. So I don't know who's going to be joining for what. Or do you know already, or is that still kind of in the talks?
We still got to talk it out with them. We got a little bit of time. What about best on the go game? It kind of feels like an early, kind of feels like an early category to get going.
Yeah.
Best on the go game. Do we want to get? No, we save disappointment for later in the run.
I think we could probably throw best boss fight.
Best boss fight. That feels good. I like that. And then we need one more in there.
What about I'll never touch it again.
I like it. This is group mind. We were just thinking the same thing there just now. Okay. All right, so day one will be best on the go game, best boss fight of the year, and I'll never touch it again. Day two, I think we should open with box art.
Agreed.
And then, let's see, I think following that up with blueprints would be a good idea.
Yep, because I think it's going to be another picture heavy. But yeah.
And then
I think at that point, since we're already disappointed, maybe disappointment of the year.
Disappointment of the year. So yeah, we're just getting the show starts.
We'll be disappointed, but if there's something else there, they might not be. But that'll be a good start.
It starts off very positive, and it just gets more negative. So that'll likely be the episode with Switcheroo guys. For day three, I think we start with Expedition.
Yeah.
Just because the 3 right there, yeah, keep it.
Yeah.
Keep the number
I see
going.
what you're doing there. Well, technically, wouldn't it be third day, the third thing, since the last thing we talk about?
God damn it, you're right. So what about best new character and best words of the year right before that?
Perfect.
And I'll run through these orders again for everybody. So please don't worry. We got Don't You Worry, Child. So here, let me do this. I'll move all these up here. So I think we open with Best Noise.
Yep.
No. We open with the new Silksong.
And then Best Noise, and then Song of the Year.
Yep.
Perfect.
And then day 5, we bring it on home with Game of the Year. Do we like the order that everything is in? Anything we want to change?
Yeah, I think it's perfect, actually.
All right. So day 1, we have Best on the Go Game, Best Boss Fight of the Year, and I'll never touch it again. Day 2, Box Art of the Year, Best Blueprint, and Disappointment of the Year. Day 3, we have Best New Character, Best Words of the Year. You can basically call it Best Moment, Most Quotable Moment, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you. Words are what you want them to mean. And then Expedition of the Year. Day 4, we have the new Silksong, Best Noise, and Song of the Year. And then day 5, Game of the Year for all the marbles. Again, remember, each one will have 3 winners, and then Game of the Year will have the top 10, and then we'll also each be doing our own personal top 10 list on the website. Josh, that's a good goatee right there.
That actually was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you were worried. Sure.
I was. I'm
sure,
always worried, though.
We had to put our brains together and think about it for a minute, but we got there. And this episode didn't end up too long.
No, it's surprisingly lenient.
We hit a lenient. I think you mean lean. We hit through. I think we hit 2 hours with David a few weeks ago. We were at 2 hours. It's because we were bullshitting. We hadn't seen him in a while. But hey, we did it. We got our goatee categories. So we just got to sit down, finish playing games, and get these lists going. Get our guests here. Oh, it's in the air. I can feel it. It's in the air, Josh. The end of the year is here.
I know, I can feel it in my bones. It's either that or it's cold. I can't tell.
A little bit of both. We got some snow here in Missouri. But let's do our end of show chores and get out of here. Everyone, you can find me over at bluesky@nickkaufman.com. It's also my website where you can find my words. I have all the words, including the words from Hard Drive. Got a bunch of new posts up. They're finally posting again. So go check those out. You can also find me on Twitch and YouTube at Nick Fat Knight. where I'm hoping to be streaming this December. So go check it out. No schedule right now, but go check it out. I'm also over on Hollywood Times, which is starting back up again. Josh, where can the people find you?
You can find me anywhere and everywhere, and I'm Josh Sang.
He is Josh Sang, but he's not saying much.
No, I'm very quiet right now. I do think now that it's starting to get a little more not balanced, but a little more open with stuff, I might try to dabble into more things since I'm kind of been bored and miss writing. So I'm going to try and start writing a little bit more on the website, and I don't know, maybe I'll kick around the idea of streaming. I don't know.
It's fun. It's good stuff. I enjoy it. Reminds me, I need to pick up a green screen from you. SmashingGameTime.com is our website where you can find the words that Josh wants to write. You can also find the podcast. We live there. The podcast lives there, so go check it out. Excuse me. It's getting late. We need to get out of here. Thank you to Alex Marvin Clark for our intro and outro song, Hunt Him Down. We have a link to his SoundCloud down in the show notes, so go check that out as well while you are down there. We're going to get out of here. We're going to go play some games. We're going to go do some stuff. Everybody, this has been Smashing Game Time. I hope you all had a smashing great time. We'll see each and every one of you next time.